What's up, everybody? We'll give it just a minute for some people to pop in here. I'm glad to see all you guys. Who we got in here? Plugs for days, my brother. What's happening? Oh, Looter 8 made it again. Good to see you, buddy. Swing, you're the man. Swing, you're a mod, huh? I don't see no wrenches. Old time digging. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Gary, thanks for showing up, buddy. We got a good show tonight. I think we got quite a bit of stuff. The Juice Man. Do you ever? I don't know. I'm scared to ask. What? Is Miss Crazy in here? Wow. Miss Crazy, good to see you. All right, guys. So, I appreciate all y'all being here. And Miss Cynthia made it. I'm really happy to have her. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. It's an honor. Homestead Hunter Rick, thank you, sir, for coming. We appreciate you. Mr. Gregory Gibson's in here. Christine, you know, I knew you'd be here, dear. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Who else we got in here? Looks like Gary's. All right, guys. Well, we got a good show again tonight. A lot of people sent some good stuff in. So, as usual, I appreciate that, right? Some cool finds. So I think you guys will enjoy them. I definitely already enjoyed them. I'm ahead of the party, right? The Juice Man, he's been helping out. I really appreciate him as usual. I think we got a couple mods tonight swinging the plugs for days, man, as usual. You know, you can swing that thing says you know how the finger work is. Yeah, I do, buddy. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming again. Like I said, we got some good stuff. We'll give it just a minute or two before we get clicking into it. I think I had, let's see, 6 or 8, maybe 8 or 9 people sent stuff in. So I really appreciate that because I couldn't do this without you guys, right? And I don't put anything in, or haven't yet. I may someday if I'm short, but I appreciate all y'all taking your time to email in your finds because without them, you know, this wouldn't be a very good show, would it? You guys don't want to see my ugly mug. Butt plugs. Oh, can you dig it? And you know he's gonna cut up on here. Miss Swing that thing, Mr. Swing that thing, and Miss Crazy is in here. Miss Christine, thank you for being here, dear. You know, like Bill was saying, I don't know, some of you guys might have seen Bill's or you know, he does the live stream strange and unusual finds. If you guys have anything, send those in to him. Bill's a great guy. Oh boy, here we go. We got Weird Guy in the Park. We got another celebrity in here. Thank you, sir, for coming, Weird. I appreciate you, man. Mr. Felton, my brother from another mother, is in here from Lehigh, Florida. Thank you, sir, for coming. Miss Cynthia says, hi, Brian. Good for you, Miss Cynthia. The weirdest dude in the land. He's my buddy. Yeah, thank you, Weird. Weirdest guy in the park always sends me stuff, and usually he sends it before I'm done with the live stream, so I never have to worry about, am I going to have something from Weird. Weird, I appreciate you, buddy. I really do. Mr. Peck, Michael, how are you, sir? It's funny to see you on here and know that you're just next door, huh? Mr. Peck lives right. I could throw a football and hit his house. I'm glad to see you're getting your channel up, Mike. That's cool, buddy. How's it going? Mr. Weird Guy says he has a backlog of pictures from the last 5 years. Well, you know, that's it might be what it takes to get this thing going. I don't know, buddy. We'll see. Oh man. Mr. Peck says he knows for sure. Excuse me, Pecker, what's up? Maybe we should name him Peck's Adventures Pecker. It looks like Juice is working on that. But yeah, you guys are, without you guys, there wouldn't be a show here, right? And you guys have to excuse me. I haven't been feeling good lately. I'm doing my best to keep it betwixt the ditches here. Nevertheless, upward and onward, right? So, I got a lot of good finds for this Sunday. I think you guys will like them. Mr. Ray Gonzalez, thank you, sir, for coming in. Do appreciate it. I really do. What's up, Ray from Plugs, man? Swing that thing. Get better soon, big dog. I'm working on it, boy. I'm not letting it get me down. I'll let you know that. I'm doing everything I know to whoop it. And usually I'm pretty good at that. Get the Diggins in the house. Get the Diggin'. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming, man. What is up? Not a lot. This is Sunday Night Live. We're just waiting on a few people to get in so we can get popping here. We got a lot of good finds here tonight. People have sent in. Good to have you. Glad you showed up. We got one of yours on here, my friend. All right. Plugs for Days is talking about Google. What in the hell is he talking about? Oh boy. Oh, Ram Detecting. Hello, sir. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you. You are a good man. I watch your videos constantly. Thanks for coming. All right. Well, I guess we'll get the party started here. Hold on one second. Let's get this party started. All right. Hit the like button by Mr. Weird Guy. Yes, sir. Please do that. All right. Here we go. I'm going to start out here. So, for those of you who don't know, and y'all have to excuse my glasses, I'm an old man and can't see. For those of you who don't know, we start out with coins. The first category is coins, and I'm going to pop that up here on the screen in just a second. Thank you, sir. Hit the like. And we'll start out with coins, and we'll go slow and show coins from everybody that sent coins in. Then we'll go to jewelry. We'll vote. We'll go through coins and we'll vote on the best coin or what we think is the best coin. And, you know, like I always say, guys, I don't want anybody to be brokenhearted. All of our finds are good finds, right? I mean, I go out and I hunt my ass off in those curb strips and I get down in snow and my finds didn't make it on here, right? So don't nobody be brokenhearted. Man, this is all in fun. But it's fun for people to be able to come here and show what they've found during the week, right? And not all of us have channels. Miss Christine, Miss Julie, you know, a lot of us don't have channels, and we don't get to show the little stuff that, you know, that they find. And some of my stuff don't make it on the channel, you know, but it's still, this is a place where they can come and just show their stuff, and you show they show theirs, I'll show mine, whatever. But it's fun. It's a place to be able to show your stuff, even if you don't have a channel. So, and for those of you who do have a channel, it's still fun to show it off. Homestead Hunter don't have a channel yet. Going to get one this year. Well, buddy, you can always show your finds right here, and I'll put them out there for you if you send them to me. Plugs or Swing can throw up my email there, and gbeepout@gmail.com. And if you send them, hey, these tubes, let's get on these, right? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. But yeah, if you guys send them to gbeepout@gmail.com, I will put them on here. And I work hard to categorize these and make them right. And that's because I want to have a good time on Sunday night. So, all right, well, we'll get started here. I'm going to switch on over here to different picture. We're going to start out with coins as we usually do. Juice, our plugs and Swing. You think we're ready to go or what? Everything look good, ready to hop? Somebody let me know. Can you dig it's giving thumbs up? All right. Mr. B. Higgles is in the house. Thank you, sir. You're just in time. We're just about to get fired up here. Weird guy in the park. Old Time Digger says, hell yeah, let's do it. I hear you, buddy. Okay. Weird's got a strong arm. We're ready to go. All right. Well, we're going to start out with coins, guys. And I do believe that this is coins, and the first coin is going to be for Mr. B. Higgles. There we go. So Mr. B. Higgles found this, and it is a Chinese cash coin, 1736 to 1795. There's another picture of it the other side, and there was some other pictures showing modern ones. However, I could not fit them all in, so I'm showing you one side of the coin. I'm going to show you the other side. Great find, Mr. B. Higgles. And it's a funny thing. Chinese coins are pretty odd to find. I found a couple this year, and I know Weird Guys found a couple. And tonight, I had two people send in Chinese coins. Mr. Weird Guy in the Park sent in a Chinese coin too. So, awesome. Awesome. Vehicle says washer. Well, I don't know about that, man. 100% ID. Thank you, sir. Yes, here. So he says KO Tutsing, some AD 1736 to 1795, Shanglong S. Buchan mint name. So I don't know a lot about Chinese coins, guys, but I know that there's some real old ones. I found a real old one in New Orleans with it didn't have a square hole. It had a triangle shaped hole. And I found another one of those here the other day. Actually, I cleaned it a little bit. I put it in some vinegar, and that was courtesy of Miss Cynthia or Miss Julie. I can't remember which one, but it did clean it up a little bit, and it looks pretty good. So thank you, ladies. All right. So we're going to move on to the other side of this. You guys remember this now because you're going to vote on it here before long. And let's look at the other side of it. If I can move it along here. Oh, we went too far. Okay, so that's the other side of it. It's the same coin on the other side for Mr. B. Higgles. Thank you, sir, for sending that in. I do appreciate it. TY y'all by B. Higgles. I think the first square hole Chinese coins are from year 800. Thank you, Weird. These tubes says, holy crap, if I don't make it, I love you all. Hey, these tubes, are you going through the same thing I'm going through, brother? Sounds like it. But I'm not letting it get me. I'm beating its ass here. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Hey, dear, she says, hey, these tubes, if I can go through it twice, you can make it. I hear you, dear. I don't let it get me down. I just can't let it do it. Okay, so we're going to go on, ladies and gentlemen. Keep this in mind. We're going to go on. I believe the next coin is Squeak. Digging with Squeaks. Yes, it is. It is Bill's. Bill's 1776 half real, and it is hold. And I think Bill found this week. Very nice find, Bill. I know you're not on here, but my hat's off to you, brother. I'll give y'all a minute to look at that. Miss Cynthia says my daughter just beat it for round 3. Wow. All right. Mr. Bill from Digging with Squeak found this. Great job, Bill. They're hard to find. Miss Cynthia says it's a beautiful real. I hear that, Miss Cynthia. I hear that. Crazy says 3333. Plugs for days. Woo, Bill. Yes, and get to digging says wow. Okay. So you guys keep a mental picture of this one. We're going to move ahead just a little bit. Now, I only had one picture of this one. So Bill sent one picture of his and one picture of Squeak's. So we're going to move on to the next coin here. Okay, and this is Mr. Plugs for Days. It's an 1862 seated dime. And this is the front side of it. Nice find, Plugs. You and damn seated, buddy. Man, I tell you, I can only remember finding one seated. I found one seated, and a guy I was with found a seated half dime, and then Juice just found a seated half dime. But we found ours in New Orleans. Juice found one here in Denver. Seateds are few and far between in my book. I don't know about you guys, but one hell of a find, Mr. Plugs. Get to digging says, holy crap. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. And them seateds are, I don't know. Mr. Plugs gets sat down once in a while. I don't get sat down very often. Can you take it, says he bought it. I don't think so. I think I seen him dig it, actually. Miss Cynthia says, lots of meat on that bone, Plugs. I hear you, Miss Cynthia. Homestead Hunter Rick says that's a nice seated. It is. Very nice. And Plugs has found 2 seated, I do believe. If I'm wrong, correct me, Plugs, but you found 2 seated coins this year, didn't you? Plug says yes. Cynthia. Mr. B. Higgles says nice, Plugs. I agree, buddy. Plug says yep, 2. He found 2 seateds this year. But he spent a lot of hours hunting. I mean, he did. I've seen him out in the field. Ram Detecting says he's giving away an 1840 half dime on his channel. So if you guys are not subscribed and don't know Ram Detecting, go see him. He's giving away a seated. That's a pretty good coin. Don't matter what condition. Them things sell for money no matter what. So good job, Ram. I'll come over there and see you, buddy. Awesome mark by Cynthia. Plugs, best coin I have ever found was a Spanish cob. Very nice, Plugs. They've found a few of those down where I was born and raised in South Florida. on the Treasure Coast. Actually, I was born on the other coast, West Coast, but I lived on the East Coast, Jupiter, Florida, for a while. And I just had my head in the wrong place. I wasn't into detecting back then, so I was a young man then, 21 years old. So you know where my head was. But I still have family that lives there, and I'm going to go down this year and hunt a little bit on the beach. Anyhow, that's the only place I've ever seen Spanish cobs found. Mr. B. Higgles, LOL. I think I broke Facebook with the time capsule. All right. Well, Facebook needs to be broke, buddy. Digging with Squeak. Good evening, y'all. Sorry we're late. Bill, I'm sorry you're late, buddy, but we just showed your real. It just went by. So anyway, we're on coins right now, sir, and we're showing all the coins, and then we'll vote on coins, and then we'll move to jewelry. And Squeak's crucifix is in there. So you didn't miss it all, my friend. You did not miss it all. All right. All right, guys. Digging with Squeak says awesome. Great. I'm glad to have you, man. Bill, thank you for coming. Squeak, thank you for coming, dear. Okay, so we're going to move on. This is the front side of Plugs for Days, 1862 seated dime. We're going to move to the other side of it so you guys can see it. There it is. One dime on the reverse. Digging a Squeak. We got Beep said your fun sucks, Bill. Boy, you're always cutting up. Can you dig it? Mr. Bill, I would never say something like that. I know you don't believe him anyhow. Miss Christine says, hi, Mr. Bill and Squeak. Hi to you, Miss Christine. Miss Christine is one of my main people. What's my buddy saying? Mr. Brian Felton says, you're always welcome here when you can come down. Yes, sir. I thank you, brother. Brian lives in the town where I grew up in Florida. And me and him grew up together. We went through it together. He's my brother from another mother at home. So I can always go down there and spend a week with Brian. That's for sure. Thank you, buddy. Good to have you here. All right. Digging with Squeak says, ha, it does. I should have thrown it back in the field. No, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I would never throw that chunk of silver in the field. Don't let that juice man give you a hard time. Plugs for Days says, I think RAM detecting. Time capsule is cool, my friend. Found none last year of silver reals or rosies. Okay, I found a Rosie or two this year. I didn't find no reals up here in Denver. We don't have anything that old. Mr. Felton, thank you for absolutely, buddy. Miss Cynthia says, good grief, Mark. All right, guys, so make a mental note of this here. This is Mr. Plug's reverse side. We're going to move on to the next coin. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh, hold on. That might be the only coin. All right, we're going. Nope, one more. Mr. Weird Guy's Chinese. Is this Weirds? I believe this. Yep, Weird Guy's Chinese. Square hole. And I believe it was 1760. Weird, you can fill me in on this. Mr. Weird Guy found this. Remember, I was telling you guys there was 2 Chinese coins tonight. All right. Homestead Hunter Rick says people don't think reals are in Illinois either. Well, they might be, and there might be one in Denver, Rick. I've just never seen anybody find them. Denver wasn't, it didn't come into being a real place until the 1860s. Weird Guy says that is correct. So it's a Chinese square-holed coin, 1760s. Mr. Blessed, my brother from another mother, Joel, is on here. Thank you, sir, for coming. Weird says digging with Squeak High. Miss Cynthia says hi to the Juice Man. Or hi to Joel, I'm sorry. I have to put my glasses on, guys. I'm old. Miss Christine says, nice weird guy. Yeah, I agree. Very nice old coin. It's still got some really good detail on it, too. It's not worn clean out. Miss Crazy About a Mercury says, get the beep out. Spanish owned all the western side of the country. I know they did, ma'am. I have just never seen anybody find one here, and I've never, I mean, they're just hard. You know, I used to live in New Orleans, crazy, and down there we found them. Yeah, there was a few found. Out here, there could be some. I'm not saying there isn't, but I've just never seen it, so I don't know. Did you find anything detecting, Gary? What's up, buddy? I'm glad you could make it. Mr. Beagle says, way nicer condition than mine. Congrats to the weird guy. It's in pretty good condition. Yeah, I got to agree with that. But they're all great finds, no doubt about it. Gary is, can you dig it? Says Gary, what's up? Miss Cynthia says Gary. Crazy says, yeah, they're very hard to come by. I agree, dear. You know, I've got 24 years of metal detecting in, and I've seen very few. The few that I've seen were in New Orleans. And I'm in metal detecting clubs here in Denver. I attend a metal detecting club that's got 60 people in it, and I've not seen any here, anything Spanish. Down south Colorado, somebody did find an old helmet that I know of. Did you find anything, Gary? How you doing, brother? Gary is also my brother from another mother over on the other coast, right? So thank you, Gary, for coming, buddy. He says hi, Cynthia. Homestead Hunter Rick says, I sent a pic of a Civil War black powder flask. Well, okay, thank you, buddy. If you did, it will be on next week because I have to cut the time off at 5 today in order to put this all together. But I'll be more than happy to put it on next Sundays. All right, guys. So that's the weirdest guy in the land's coin. We're going to move on, and I do believe that this is the last coin, guys. We're going to go into the jewelry category. So before we do that, we're going to vote on those coins, if y'all want to. Now, hold on a minute. Don't go crazy on me here. Let me get my calculation system going here. All right. So let's hear some voting on those coins that we just seen. Rick says, I will watch next week also. Thank you, Rick. Your coin, whatever you send me will be on here, buddy. And we'll show it to the world. Or whoever wants to see. Okay, here we go for voting. So weird guys holler in 1862 seated. That is the plugs, man. One for the plugs. Okay, voting Real by Swing, seated from Behiggles, so that's 2 for the seated. We got 1 for the Real. Okay. Can you dig it's voting plugs? That's 3 for plugs. Okay. Gary's saying hi, plugs. Crazy About a Mercury is 1 on the Real. Okay, that's 2 for the Real. Okay, that's 3 for Real. We're tied up, guys. So far, we are tied up. Oh, Miss Christine's on a Real. That is 4 for the Real. Oh, Brian Felton comes in with the square hold Chinese coin. That is the weirdest guy in the land. Okay, get the diggings on the seated too. Ty's seated up. Let's see where we are here. Is that all? I want to give everybody a chance to get their vote in. Miss Cynthia said, Bill's Real. Sorry, guy. Sorry, plugs. Sorry, plugs. Get to digging. We got them all. Let's see. Oh, Gregory Gibson. Digging with Squeaks says, I voted seated. It was hold too. Oh, well, yes, I understand. I got you there. Oh, what do we got here? Seated just took it. Yes, crazy about a Mercury. Just voted seated a minute ago here. Let me go back and double check. You guys give me just a second. Holy shit. Okay, we got Weird Guy, 1862 seated. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, looks like the seated takes it by 1. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the seated, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Real, and 1 for Weird Guy. So congratulations, plugs, on the seated. The seated takes the silver coin or the coin category. Are we all in agreement? Mr. Felton says, once again, brother, get with me so I can get the right equipment when you have time. Peace to you and yours. Okay, Brian, we'll do it. You got my number, buddy. You can call me anytime. Woo, Plugsy, by Swing That Thing. All right. So, Mr. Bill, very close game, my friend. Congrats, Plug. Weird, you were right there with a vote also. So, thank you guys all for sending those in. We'll move on now to the jewelry category. And I do believe that the first piece of jewelry coming up is Mr. Plugs for Days 925 ring. Mr. Plugs for Days sent this in. It is a 925, and we'll see that stamp on the reverse. Park Rat Pat, thank you, sir, for coming. You know you're always welcome right here, buddy. For any of you that don't know Park Rat Pat, he does make stickers. He made this sticker. He's going to make me some shirts here before long. He doesn't know that yet, but we did kind of talk about it. This is a very interesting ring, Miss Christine. And Mr. Plugs for Days found this and sent it in. We will go to the other side here in just a second, and you will see a stamp and a maker's mark. Thanks, Plugs, for sending this in. It is a beautiful ring. I'm going to move it ahead just a little bit, guys, to the other side. There it is, and it has a stamp inside. Plug said that ring weighs 11 grams of silver. Park Rat Pat says hi to Squeak. Thank you, guys. B. Higgles says nice, Plugsy. Wow, from Miss Cynthia. It's a heck of a find right there. That's got to weigh a little bit. Homestead Hunter Rick says that's an awesome ring. I agree, brother. Oh, who do we got here? Uh-oh. Hey, guys. Take care of him. Plugs. Plugs or swing. What do we got there? Get him out of here. Troll alert. Plug says, relax, buddy. We got him. Okay. As long as you got him. Thank you, swing. He's still on my screen, so just wanted to make sure you guys got him. Plug says, big boy, I melted it down and made fishing weights out of it. All right, buddy, as long as you got it covered. All right, thank you, swing. Digging for Squeak. At Plugs for Days, I can use you as a drinking game tonight. Work early tomorrow. Ha ha ha. All right, I can't use you as a drinking game. Thank you, sir. I understand that. I work myself. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on. Y'all take a mental note of this here ring. We're going to move on. We got a lot to go through. And I do believe that the next one is going to be from Mr. Leon Kasky. It's a cross necklace that he found. And he says that it's not silver. It's just that's what he found this week, and he wanted to send it to me, and I'm glad to have it. He found more than I did this week, I'll tell you. Thank you, Mr. Leon. Digging with Squeaks as I was hitting a shot each time he zapped one last night. LOL. I hear ya. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Plug says LOL. I hear you, Plugs. It's a beautiful prayer chain. Yeah, it's a great find. There's no doubt about it, guys. Pretty sweet. That's from Mr. Leon Kasky. He's another one that doesn't have a channel, so this is an outlet for him to show his finds. And this is a one pick. Oh, I do believe there is another side. Let me move this one ahead just a little bit, guys. I do believe he did send two. Hold on one second. There, that's a closer picture of the pendant on it. Can you dig it? Says I'd rock it for sure. I hear you, buddy. Like I said, it's a digging a squeak says it's a prayer chain. That was very important to someone. I agree, brother. I do agree. I do. Thank you for that. Beautiful find. Yeah, they're all beautiful in my eyes. Homestead Hunter says cool charm on the bottom. I agree. Crazy says, yeah, I knew it had to be very important to someone. Yep, that's right. That's right, my dear. All right, guys, I'm going to move ahead a little bit. Y'all take a mental picture of that, and we shall move ahead. Uh-oh, look who it is. And I'm sorry, Bill, this is the way the picture came to me, brother. I couldn't turn it. I tried to turn it up, and I just couldn't do it. This is Miss Squeak. And she's got a silver crucifix that she found. And I am seriously proud of her. Good for you, dear. If I could have turned your picture over, dear, I would have. But I couldn't turn it over. It just would not allow me to do it. Awesome job, Squeak. Bill says, LOL, my phone had an attitude taking pictures. I hear you, brother, and I did my best. I actually worked on it a little bit, trying to turn it upright, but it just wouldn't let me do it. Nevertheless, it's an awesome find, my dear, and you should be very proud of it. Miss Christine Nichols says, wow. I agree. I think that girl's hooked for life. She'll be detecting till the day she dies, huh? Good for you, dear. Old Time Digging said, man, that's a nice ring, Plugs. Yes, it was a nice ring. Digging with Squeak, Bill says she ended up finding all the crystal stones that had fallen out. Wow. Good for you, Squeak. Congrats on that. Miss Cynthia says that's beautiful, Squeak. I agree, Miss Cynthia. Oh my Lord, we got another great brother in here. See it my way, Shane. Hello to you, sir. Thank you for coming. We're right in the middle of showing people's finds. We've moved through jewelry, and well, we're about done with jewelry here, but this is Miss Squeak's find. Thanks for coming, Shane. For those of you who don't know Shane, See It My Way, you should go check him out. He's a great guy. Park Rat Pat, everybody saying hi, Shane. I agree. Thanks for coming, Shane. It's an honor to have you, my friend. And Shane, anytime you find something, brother, and you want to show it somewhere beside your channel, you can send it to me at gbeepout@gmail.com, and I'll show it here. One of my guys can, or one of the swing, or somebody can throw it up. West Coast Detectors is in the house. Who else is in here? I just seen somebody else. Oh, Pete's in here. Thank you, Pete, for coming, brother. I appreciate you being here. You know, this is where we show a bunch of finds off, and it's just good to get out and show it. This is Miss Squeak with her pendant. All right. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Juice, for throwing up gbeepout@gmail.com. Y'all can, anybody that wants to send finds in that can be shown on Sunday night, that's where you send them. All right, West Coast Detectors, how are you, sir? Thank you for being here. Crazy About a Mercury says, I just got finished watching the video with metal detecting with Pete and had to leave and come here. Well, thank you, Darren. I'm sure Pete appreciates you being there too, but I really appreciate you being here. All right, guys and gals, we're going to move on to the next pick here. Thank you, Squeak. You did a great job, my dear. All right, so we're going to move ahead here. And the next one is going to be, this is from the weirdest guy in the land. All right, and the weirdest guy in the land says that this is a World War II merchant marine pin that he found. And I do believe there's a backside to this, and I do believe it is stamped sterling. I do not remember where he found it, but it is a great find. Thank you, weird guy, for sending this in. Homestead Hunter Rick says, I vote for the crossing necklace. B. Higgles says, sweet. I agree. Hey, Juice and Plug from See It My Way. Hey to you, Shane. Ray Gonzalez says it's nice. I agree. Lots of nice finds tonight. You guys are all awesome. Weird throws a thumb up, and I agree with you, Weird. Weird, you can add anything you want. Like I said, I got sterling merchant marine pin. Crazy About a Mercury says that my cousin was a merchant marine. Very good, dear. Okay, West Coast Detector says, can't wait to find a military pin or relic. I agree, buddy. I've only found one or two in my whole life. Miss Christine says, love it. My dad was Marine. All right, very nice. It's a pin. Does it still have ink? All right, Plugs. Crazy guy. Yeah, that's a rare pen according to Google from Weird Guy. Juice says, "What the?" We actually have two plugs, or two plugs, two pins like that tonight. Weird Guy sent one, and Plugs sent one. So there's actually two of those. Yeah, Weird. That's sweet. It is. I agree with you. Very sweet. Uh-oh. You guys get on it. Are you guys on him? Crazy about a Mercury. Christina was born military brat and then married military. Then my son went service. Before that, my grandfather and his father. Cynthia says she reported that effort. Yeah, thank you, Cynthia. Swing says we got him beat. Thank you. Boy, they love us tonight, don't they? All right. We got him beat. Yeah, thank you, Swing. Miss Christine says, wow, that's awesome, Crazy. Crazy about a Mercury says, metal detecting the Pete. My grandfather was Navy, uncle that was Army, and my dad was Navy. Then my mom remarried, and he was a Marine. And then I was married to a Marine, and my son went Navy. Okay, dear. Well, sounds like you got the experience. West Coast says, nice, Crazy. All right, guys and gals, we're going to move on here. Take a mental note of that, and we're going to see. That's the back side of it. I do believe it says Sterling Sterling by Opera or Obra, something like that. That is the back side. See it? Why my way says hello, Pete. West Coast metal detector. Nice, Crazy. I agree. All right, so that is the back side. Crazy says, and thank you for your service. Mental notes are expiring. I hear you, buddy. I'm moving on. All right, that's the back. We're moving to the next one, guys. Okay, and this comes from Get to Diggin'. I haven't seen him. He is in here tonight, isn't he? Get to Diggin', and it's a World War II Army officer's hat pin. Get to Diggin' found this, I believe, this week, actually. Metal detecting Pete, you're welcome. Okay. Swing that thing says, wow, yeah, it's a great. He just found it. Like, get to digging. There he is. Yep. He says, yep, just found it. Thank you for sending that in, man. That's a heck of a find. So, like I was telling you guys, we had two this week. That's pretty rare. Usually we only have one pin or whatever, but man, they're both very nice. Very nice. And I believe I only have a front picture of this one, guys. I don't have two pictures, so take a mental note of this one and we will move on. Can you dig it? Says, wow, B. Higgles is awesome. Can you dig it? Says it will be in tomorrow's video, or Get to Digging. So if you guys don't know who Get to Digging is, go check out his channel. He's a great guy. He's starting out, and he's got a good channel. I've watched a few of his videos. Thank you, Get to Digging, for sending it in. All right, we're going to move it along a little bit here. I do believe that the next one is all right, that was it. So now we need to vote, guys. Let's vote on the jewelry. So you guys all seen what we have here. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Can you dig it? Yeah, you can have another. We got two more. All right, so I'm ready for your vote for jewelry. Get to Digging says thank you. You're welcome, sir. You're always welcome to show whatever you got here. Mr. Weird Guy says hat pin. All right. Hat pin 1. Dang, I can't pick, says Cynthia. Awesome, says see it my way. Tough one, I agree. Metal Detecting with Pete says Merchant Marine pin. So I got one there. Big Silver Ring says Park Rat Pat. That was a while ago, buddy. Prayer chain. I got one for the prayer chain. Okay. Very good. Crazy says vote. Yes, ma'am, vote. We got Marine pin was Gregory Gibson. Okay, see it my way. I'm going to vote for the prettiest looking piece of jewelry. LOL. Okay, buddy. Did you find anything detecting? My buddy Gary says the pin. All right, Marine Merchant pin. Okay. Can you dig it? Says I voted Weird Guy. Okay. I got you, buddy. Get to digging it. Can you dig it? Detecting, thank you. All right, guys, is that all? Everybody got their vote in. Crazy says my vote is for get to digging. Yeah, I got you there. I got you there. Oh, silver cross for Squeak, one from Swing. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, guys and gals, it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, the Merchant Marine pin takes it by full. It was 4. I'll go back and double check just to be sure, but that is what I see. I got hat pin from 1, 2, silver cross 1. Okay, looks like Merchant Marine pin takes it, guys. Very nice. Congrats, buddy. That is a nice find. Very nice. Woohoo, says Miss Cynthia. I agree. Merchant Marine pin was pretty nice, Weird. All right, guys and gals, thank you for sending all those in. We're going to move along here. We're going out of relics, and we are going into toys. Okay, I went too far. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're going into relics. I'm sorry. All right, first relic we have in the house is going to be Swing That Thing Shark Tooth. Relics. All right, Swing. Let me know what you... Give me some info on your shark tooth you found in a tot lot. I know that. Swing That Thing found this in a tot lot. Homestead Hunter Rick says, yep, Swing That Thing. Uh-oh, Bill from Cynthia. Thank you, Old Time Digging. Oh, Swing That Thing says it's a juvenile megalodon tooth. Metal Detective Pete says, what detector settings for shark tooth? I don't know, buddy. He found it when he was metal detecting, so I haven't asked him. Homestead Hunter Rick said that's cool. It is cool. Only in Florida, right, buddy? Swing That Thing says laughing my ass off, Pete. Yeah. Homestead Hunter Rick says he's got to go. I'll watch you next week. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate you for being here. I really do. Need all the help we can get, right? Later, Rick by Cynthia. Thanks for coming, Rick. All right. Definitely the oldest find by Weird Guy. It's pretty old. I guarantee you that. All right. I do believe, guys, that I only have one picture of this one also, so I can't move it to the other side, but we will move on. Everybody got a good look. Old time digging later, or old time digging says hat pin. Let's see. Can you dig it? He was swimming and beat the crap out of a shark. Great deal. Good deal, buddy. All right, we're gonna move ahead one. If I can do it. Oh, get to digging said some kid dropped their shark tooth from a gift shop. They have some gift shops down there in Florida. All right. The second one we got here, guys and gals, is a silver bullet. A fired silver bullet from the weirdest guy in the land. Weird guy in the park. And it is verified silver bullet. That's a heck of a find. Weird, you can chime in if you got any more info for the silver bullet. It's one of my favorite bands, Weird. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Weird says, yeah, it's for werewolves. Crazy About It Mercury says, the official silver bullet, the original, yeah. Can you dig it? Says, holy crap. I'm detected in the budget neighborhoods where they use lead bullets. I agree with you, Pete. That's all I find too. Lead bullets. West Coast Detector says dope. Like, yeah, it's dope, bud. He says Coors Light. I don't know about Coors Light, the silver bullet, but that's a silver bullet. That's an awesome find, Weird. Miss Cynthia says LMAO, Pete. All right. So I think I only have one picture of the silver bullet, ladies and gentlemen. See it my way. Shane says thanks, crazy, but I Mercury. I'll have to remember that. Okay. All right. Thanks, Shane. Very true, crazy. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to move ahead a little bit here. We're going to look at the next find. Oh, that was it. So we're going to go to toys. So you guys vote on those. Let's see who wins this one. There wasn't much in that one. A shark tooth and a bullet. Yep, that was it. Shark tooth and a silver bullet. All right. What do we got here? We got Weird. We got West Coast Detector says silver bullet. That's one. We got Weird Guy for the tooth is the oldest. Okay. I gotta get to bed. Talk to y'all later. Thank you. Get to digging. I appreciate you being here, buddy. I know it's late. Can you dig? It's got a silver bullet. And Mr. Pete says, get to digging. Okay. All right. Swing says, I vote silver bullet too. Okay. Crazy says, get the beep out. You need to back up in the chat and get the what? I got let's see. Yeah, I did. Oh, I got West Coast. You're right. You're right. I missed West Coast. Hold up. I do need to back up. You're right. Thank you, dear. Cynthia. All right. So I got Swing That Thing is the very first vote for Silver Bullet. Okay. One. And then I got Miss Cynthia for Silver Bullet. That's 2. I got Gregory Gibson for Tooth. I got Plugs for Days for Bullet. And I got Mr. Pete for the Tooth. And I got Crazy for the Bullet. And I got Squeak for the Bullet. And I got West Coast Detector for the Bullet. And I got Weird for the Tooth. Thank you, Crazy. I did get, for some reason, my chat was ahead or behind or whatever. Can You Dig It's Going to Bed. I got Can You Dig It for the Silver Bullet. And I got Miss Christine for the Tooth. And Swing Says Bullet. All right, guys. Well, it looks like the Bullet takes it to me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Bullet and 4 for the Tooth. Good job, guys. I do appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Are we all in agreement there? Does anybody not like that? Berkshire. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Berkshire Mass Treasure Hunters. I appreciate you being here. Miss Cynthia says, woohoo, weird. Yeah, I agree. That Silver Bullet's hard to beat. I've never even seen one. Congratulations to the weird guy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the toys category. And I do believe that there's only 2 in here. So, there we go. We start. I might be wrong. There might be 3. We start with Mr. Plugs. This is Plugs for Days Cap Gun. See It My Way. Yes, we do this every Sunday night at the same time. Crazy. Who's picking on you, my dear? Not me. This is Plugs for Days Cap Gun. Shane, See It My Way. Yes, we do this every Sunday night, my friend. Thank you for coming. All right, I don't know where Plugs found this cap gun, but I do know he found it. Berkshire Treasure Hunter says, I thought they only used silver bullets in Transylvania. I guess not, my friend. I guess not. Okay, guys and gals, so this is Plug's cap gun. And this is in the toys category. And we got, I do believe there's only one more toy in here, if I remember correctly. Can You Dig It says, hey, that's my gun. You don't drop your gun. All right, guys and gals, I moved on. This is the only other toy, I believe. Oh, no, there's one more after this. This is Miss Crazy's cars that she found in her yard today, as a matter of fact, I believe. Am I right, Crazy? Cap gun is in awesome shape. I agree, Crazy. Crazy, didn't you say you found these today? It's a Butte Plugs by Miss Cynthia. It is a Butte. I agree. I didn't know you guys weren't ready or I wouldn't have moved on. Nice Cars by Miss Cynthia. Crazy says, yep, she found these today. Awesome toys, Miss Crazy. We got Plug's cap gun, and we got Miss Crazy's toys here. Good job, Miss Crazy. We appreciate you sending those in, my dear. Digging with Squeak says, love finding cars. I agree. I got a few over there myself. I got a cap gun over there too. Not as nice as Plug's though. Crazy says, my very first toys, and I got 3 in one shot. Good for you, dear. Good for you. Park Rat Pat says, cars are always fun finds. I agree with you, Pat. Thanks for being here, buddy. Crazy says they were in her backyard, and Plug says they're in super nice shape. I agree. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to move forward. I think we only got one more toy. Weird Guy in the Park says Hot Wheels ring up in the 90s on the Simplex. I agree. Here we go again, guys. He likes us tonight. This troll loves us. Digging with Squeak says Zap Pow Boom. I agree. All right, guys and gals. So I'm going to move on to the next toy. I do believe that it is from the weirdest guy in the land. It is. Weird Guy in the Park sent this in. It's a Lensley 1966 try. Porn says it's a plug bot following Juice. It's a porn bot following Juice. Get him out of here, Juice. I don't want him here. Plugs for Days says that's awesome. Yes, Digging with Squeak says it's awesome. Cynthia said, hey, that's cool. Weird Guy says it's a tricycle. Yes, a try is what I put in there. But yeah, 1966 try. Park Rat Pat says, that's sick. I love it. I agree, brother. Can you dig it? Says that's sweet. Crazy says, wow, that's a nice find. I agree. So I do believe, guys, that is all that we have for the toys. So if you guys want to start thinking about that, Berkshire says that's cool. I agree, buddy. Plug says awesome for sure. That is going to be the last toy. If you guys want to start thinking about your votes, time to vote, says Plugs. So we got Crazy, Plugs, and Weird on the toys. I'm ready when you are. Can you dig it? Says me and Dex riding one of those. You would fit in one of those, buddy. Weird Guy is going for Plugs' cap gun. Digging with Squeak got the Weird Guy. Let's try. 2 for the try by Miss Crazy. 3 for the try. Swing goes for the cap gun. Pete goes for the trike. Park Rat Pat for the trike. Shane See It My Way for the trike. Gregory Gibson for the trike. Is that all we got? I vote for Miss Crazy's car. Thank you, Crazy, for sending those in, my dear. It looks to me like Weird's got it by a little landslide there. Weird, thank you so much, my brother, for always sending in your stuff. You are appreciated. You are welcome here any day, my friend. As for all of you, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for sending in your stuff. Please try to remember me. Weird Guy says it was he dug that in 1940s backyard video. All right. Cynthia says the trike takes it. I agree. The Juice Man, of course, votes for the boat, which there was none. Good job, Juice. Jay, didn't you want stuff in by Fridays? Thank you, sir. If you guys can do me a favor, I try to put this together as a slideshow. And if y'all would, try to send it in by Friday, because that way I can take Saturday to put it all together in a slideshow. Sometimes I get the slideshow built, and then I get somebody wanting to send in stuff, and I feel bad for not being able to I'd have to go in and delete the whole thing and redo it. So I appreciate that. Swing that thing, send pics to gbeepout@gmail. Thank you, sir. On Friday, that would be great. So, if you guys find anything this week, send it in. If you can send it in by Friday, that'd be wonderful. Thank you, Plugs. Thank you, Swing. And that'll help me just have a little bit of time to get them all going. Berkshire says, I think I sent last week. I'll look, brother, but I didn't see it. I'll double check. If you can resend it to me to make sure I got it, because I went through it twice and I didn't see any. But nevertheless, there's always next week. Yeah, if you'll send me a new batch, I'll confirm. If you send it to me, I'll send you a response back saying received. Thank you. And that way you'll know I have it. Can you dig it, Beeps? Thank you. Yeah, don't laugh at me. I went through my list 2 times tonight to make sure I had it, but nevertheless, Berkshire, man, send it to me, brother, and I'll make sure it gets on here, okay? Beach channel, juice you drinking. Yeah, that's Miss Cynthia. All right, guys and gals. Well, I do appreciate it. See it my way. Shane says, is your email and your about section? It is in all my videos. But I'll give it to you now. One of my guys will throw it in. gbeepout. There you go. Swing got it right there. gbeepout@gmail.com. Thank you. I sent it to someone, LOL, Berkshire. Well, there's my email, brother. If you send it, man, I promise I'll get it on here. I work hard to make sure everybody gets on. All right, guys and gals, I hope you guys have a great week. Man, thank you for coming, and thank you for, taking your time to send this in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. Swing, thank you. For those of you that don't know, Swing That Thing, check him out. Thank you for your work, buddy. Plugs for Days, thank you so much, my friend. Can you dig it? Always, brother-in-law from a mother. Love you, brother. All you guys, Pete, have a good night, sir. Cynthia, we love you. Drinking has been a blast, Beep. Okay. All right, dear. Miss Christine, we love you. Thank you for always being here, dear. Plugs and Juice, you are going to post a community post. That's right, the winners. Juice will put out the winners. Miss Christine says, nice, Beep. Nice live beep out. Thank you, my dear. Beep. So who took what? I'll give them to Juice. Let me go back in here. So Plugs took the coin for seated real, or for seated dime, I'm sorry. And for jewelry, it was the MMP pin. And for relics, it was Silver Bullet. And Weird took the toys. Juice, just let me know and I'll send it to you. See everyone later. Thank you, Weird Guy. I appreciate you. See it my way. Bill sent it to me. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. Hey, Gary, thank you, buddy, for being here, man. Did you find anything? If y'all don't know him, go check him out. He's my brother from another mother. All right. Can you dig it? Wait before you go. Repeat the winners. I'll give them to you, but I got them. I'll give them to you. They're all written down right here. I'll give them to you on the phone. Berkshire. So it starts 10 p.m. normally. Well, it's 8 here. It might be 10 where you are. Yes, sir. Every week it's at the same time. Yes, sir. Sunday night. All right. Mercury, thanks for being here. I appreciate all you guys. I hope y'all have a great night. Great week, for that matter. Swing says 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, sir. Crazy says, leave my boat alone. Okay. I won't mess with your boat, dear. Swing, thank you for all your work, my friend. You're the man. Plugs, you also. Can you dig it? Thank you, brother. All right, guys, have a great week. We're out. Beep out.